Welcome to the SVG-TV news for December 4th. My name is Calliaqua. A strict scientific approach must be taken if the local marijuana industry is going to present the best medicines on the market. So says Chief Executive Officer of the SVG Medicinal Cannabis Authority, Dr. Gerald Thompson, who was addressing a seminar today to sensitize medical practitioners on the patient's charter and the medicinal cannabis industry. Thompson said the conditions which marijuana was traditionally grown under and processed do not guarantee a quality product, noting that all medicines, including medicinal marijuana, must adhere to strict standards.
That we have traditionally produced is of a mixed quality. Some of it is excellent, but unfortunately, because it's been illegal, they would take it and stuff it into a bucket and maybe bury it. And after a while, because of the conditions that it's under, it's not as good. It can attract fungus, it can mold and other things like that. It may lose its potency. And again, in terms of international treaty, if we are to engage patients, if we are to treat patients, we must know all the different qualities relating, properties, the characteristics of that cannabis. You can't just go out on the road and take something, buy something from someone on the street, because you may be buying the wrong product. And there are all these different strains and different potencies, and some conditions you would hear respond to this strain and that potency and so forth.
Thompson said as such, good agricultural practices must be implemented, and the traditional growers have been receiving training on these guidelines. He added that the use of pesticides can bring with it health concerns, and that the government's decision to ban products such as Touchdown was a positive step which will benefit the medicinal cannabis industry.
In fact, St. Vincent has banned Touchdown. And there are some countries that are not happy with St. Vincent for having banned Touchdown, because the voice of St. Vincent is telling other countries that Touchdown, Roundup, and all these other things may not be safe in our foods. And I must tell you, sometimes the yams and the dasheen and the eddos and the carrots and so forth that you eat may have levels of pesticide that will alarm you. And it's unclear whether or not they truly cause serious disease or cancer, but a lot of people, like myself, believe that they do. And we are making sure that at least the people of St. Vincent are not exposed to things like Touchdown, but there are fallouts. You're going to see more weeds, the farmers are going to have to do more weeding, and these are problems. But this is all part of the process of going a lot more organic, and we are going to continue doing that.
Thompson said other initiatives such as the implementation of a seed-to-sale system can help to ensure a quality product both locally and internationally, noting that the marijuana is considered a treatment. That should be noting that marijuana is considered a treatment for every condition. Dr. Thompson said this is not the approach to be taken by medical practitioners, and that they need to conduct the necessary research to ensure a properly run industry.
To you for having participated in this second training session. And next year, 2020, we're going to try and conduct more. We know that your busy schedule, you may not, some persons, your colleagues may not have been able to make, or may not be able to make any of these three initial phases. But we're going to make sure we repeat it, and that that opportunity is available for persons who want to have a better understanding of medicinal cannabis. I want to say and make this last remark that we are not promoting the use of cannabis, and certainly not promoting it as a panacea. You will hear about some of the ill effects and the contraindications. You would hear about some of the things that we're concerned about. You would hear that we are very interested in research and we are going to be asking you to help us so that we can conduct the kind of research that is necessary to ensure that the product is safe and that this industry is a vibrant one.
Meanwhile, close to 100 traditional cannabis cultivators are now said to be in a better position to engage in good agricultural and collection practices, GACP. This follows a series of training sessions conducted by the SVG Medicinal Cannabis Authority, MCA, within the last week. The MCA said the sessions on GACP were designed to familiarize the farmers with global best practices and offer an outline for operating within the framework of the GACP. It is envisaged that most of the entities and individuals who currently hold licenses will access export target markets, including European countries. Medicinal products entering the European market must be produced in accordance with GACP guidelines for growing, collecting, and primary processing of medicinal plants and herbal substances that are used for medicinal purposes. The aim is to ensure consumer safety. The sessions were held at the Chateaubriand Methodist School for the North Leeward cultivators and at the North Union Learning Resource Center for those on the windward side of the island. The sessions were facilitated by MCA staff members with support from Jamaican consultant Dr. Andre Gordon, whose specialty is in international production standards relative to cannabis cultivation, extraction of cannabinoids, and quality control testing, that is. The MCA said these sessions are part of efforts to develop a viable and sustainable medicinal cannabis industry focused on the production of quality cannabis for export, where no traditional cultivator is left behind. Locals with unique products and services will be able to showcase them at the Calliaqua Night Market, expected to be hosted by Invest SVG as part of the 9 Mornings activities in that community. Speaking at the launch of activities on Monday, marketing manager at Invest SVG, Omari France, said the Calliaqua Night Market will allow the public to interact with local entrepreneurs, some of whom they may not have known about.
So Invest SVG has partnered with the Calliaqua Committee to bring the element of the night market to Calliaqua. With that, we're providing spaces for up to 40 exhibitors to come and display their services and the products to the people of Calliaqua and all those who attend the night market and the light up, which we hope would be very successful. The night market provides an opportunity for the public to interact with brands that they've never seen before, and more so in the Calliaqua area. For other brands who wish to be a part of the night market on the 13th, along with the light up at Calliaqua, you can contact us at 784-457-2159, or you can email us at everythingvincy@investsvg.com.
Marketing officer at Invest SVG, Anjanella Young, said during the night market, persons will be entertained by performers from the Calliaqua area.
We'll also be assisting with the entertainment area. We'll have a band, we'll have some of the local acts, and the committee, of course, has promised to provide some of the entertainers from the area to come and do their thing as well. So it's going to be a really huge thing. It's going to be just as big or even bigger than our night market in Kingstown. So it is really something that persons should come out and see. Thank you.
Due to some technical difficulties, we are unfortunately unable to bring to you the stories about the drowning in Penistone and also the HIV/AIDS story that we led with. These stories will be brought to you in a subsequent news broadcast. Meanwhile, as we continue on the local scene, this country's newest steel pan organization, Excess Steel Incorporated, will celebrate its first anniversary with a public Christmas concert this Sunday, December 8th in Peruvian Vale. Excess Steel Incorporated was established on November 27, 2018, with its main objective being to contribute to the entertainment landscape of SVG. The organization is being led by Chairman Cecil Ryan, with Marla Nanton James as the musical director. It's being supported by a complete management team of 7 persons. Public Relations Officer Jennifer Richardson said the organization is partnering with the Argyle Primary School and the Joseph Da Silva Memorial Funeral Home to develop a better appreciation for steel pan among the nation's youth. She said because of this partnership, the Excess Steel Orchestra is able to perform at different venues nationwide, including funerals.
Because it took us a while to get off the ground after our launch last year. We started literally from scratch. No instruments whatsoever, not even a single piece. But now we have a complement of instruments, and we're able to play within the community, outside of the community. We are literally performing at various venues. We are teaching, as I mentioned before, the youngsters from the Argyle Primary School to play, and anybody else who will learn to play the steel band. Now, our first anniversary, which went by on November 27th, we are going to be celebrating that anniversary on Sunday, December the 8th. And that will take the form of a concert, and that is a free public concert in Peruvian Vale. We have chosen that community because it is where we call home, and we figured that they have been so accommodating to us. Most of the youngsters are from that community. We might as well give something back to the community in the form of a free public concert. So we are looking.
Richardson said that this year has been a success and hopes that next year the group will develop further, attracting more young steel pan players.
Developing the orchestra, getting more players, more beginners. If we're going to attract more seasoned players, we are looking forward to that. We are looking forward to increasing our complements of pans. So we are looking forward to even more sponsorship, because that's one of the ways in which you can really, increase your complement of pans and make your band bigger. And who knows, anything is possible. Panorama is coming up. We might even be able to enter, but, all in God's time, and we will see how it goes from there on. Excess Steel is opened to membership from anybody from anywhere. You don't have to be from the area in which we are based. You could come from literally anywhere in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and join Excess Steel. As long as you are prepared to abide by the rules and regulations of the band, we have no problems.
The anniversary celebration concert on Sunday in Peruvian Vale is expected to commence at 5:30 with a few speeches, followed by the entertainment package, which will include giveaways.
We will hear from the area representative, the Honorable Frederick Stevenson. He'll be here to bring some brief remarks to his constituents and everybody who will be in attendance. We will also hear from a representative from Yulupan Movement. We will hear from the chairman of Excess Steel, and we will also hear from a representative from the Memorial Funeral Home, speaking about the association with the band. So, and it will be quite a bit of music, plenty music from Excess Steel. And our name Excess, it means we do everything in a big way, plenty. So you're gonna have excess music. So it's going to be fun. We are going to present a good package. You don't have to pay, so just come and hear good steel band music, have clean fun, and accept our gift that we are offering to the community for Christmas. It is called Xmas Excitement, and we are putting on the X because it is Excess Steel.